Borough President Eric Adams, and I'm joined with my Deputy Borough President Diana Reyna. Today, Diana and I are announcing the beginning stages of the Renewable and Sustainable Energy Taskforce, the acronym RESET. We have over 25 confirmed members of city-state agencies as well as green thought providers. We're looking forward to a discussion that will be focused on three areas. What have we done in the past? What are we doing now? And what do we need to do in the future to allow Brooklyn to move forward and become a renewable energy leader? We will focus on an overall theme. How can we make renewable and sustainable energy part of the everyday life of Brooklyn? With 2.5 million residents, Brooklyn is the fourth largest city in the United States. Just by the sheer size of our city, there's no reason why we can't create a Brooklyn renewable energy agenda that is aggressive, ambitious, and most importantly, achievable. Brooklyn landscape includes thousands of government buildings, thousands of miles of public transit and public utility infrastructure, industrial and manufacturing zones, and tens of thousands of housing and private development units. Each of these points are ripe for improved green energy usage. We believe that Brooklyn is on the way to leading this charge. The principal energy solution we will be looking towards is 1, geothermal, 2, solar, 3, wind, 4, energy efficiency measures, 5, experimental technologies. Today we will start the process of answering what are the barriers for advancing green energy solutions? How can we break through these barriers? And how can we create a roadmap for Brooklyn renewable future? At Borough Hall, we want to lead by example, and that's L-E-E-D, by example. My staff will examine how do we make Borough Hall a symbol for renewable energy. If a governmental building built in 1848 can be transformed into a renewable energy efficiency structure, then every building that's built in this borough and in this city can also follow. It is imperative that we start the process of closely examining how do we make the borough and the city of New York a renewable source of energy, not only for today's time, but for our future. And Brooklyn is sending a clear message today with the accumulation of the task force and notable individuals who have dedicated their lives to ensure the proper efficiency of energy in this borough are part of the conversation. We will not exclude any great thinkers, motivators, and implementers in this conversation. There's room at the table for all to be inclusive on how we turn Brooklyn into a green technology. We will lead, L-E-E-D, by example, and it starts today in the borough of Brooklyn in the building that was built in 1848. I will now turn it over to my Deputy Borough President, Diana Reyna. Diana?
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Borough President. I just wanted to add to the comments of why we're here this morning. Convening this task force that gives us the opportunity to look forward, to be transformative for our borough, for our city. This is a great opportunity for us to look back 10 years. We have developed what is a new code, making sure that we are reinforcing where we want to be in the future. Today, we have a green code added to the building code for New York City, and Borough President Adams is trying to take advantage of that and push the agenda even further. Where do we want to be in 2025? Making sure that we have the opportunities afforded to us by leveraging what is the reform, what is the investment, and what is an opportunity to create a local economy that can be spurred, creating jobs in the green sector. Enjoying what is the opportunity for small businesses, small property owners to be able to take advantage and connecting them with the information that exists already, and where we want to take this even further so that our borough will continue to lead, L-E-E-D, and reset the button so that we are making sure the city of New York is a renewable and sustainable city. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll open up to any questions at this time. The task force members and members of the meeting are starting to come in. At the conclusion of the meeting, I'm sure some of them would like to have some form of communication with you, but we wanted to just make ourselves available this morning as before we started the meeting. At this time, we'll open the floor for any questions if you may have. It is a combination of things that we're looking at. We're looking at the possibility of exploring the use of geothermal. We're looking at the possibility of using solar panels. This building should be examined to see about retrofitting. You know, are we using the greatest level of energy efficiency by the windows? Are we losing heat? Do we need to come in and do an examination? And we want to team with NYSERDA and others that will come in and do those form of exploratory examination to decide how do we make this building more energy efficient. The most, I think, state-of-the-art form that we are looking at and my team is exploring is geothermal. If we can use geothermal in this building as well as solar panels, then we're taking the green technology 1,000 leaps forward, and we want to examine if we can do that. Okay? Those are the questions we're asking now, but I am willing to use some of my capital funding to assist in the process. I believe it is a great investment to utilize our capital dollars in this process. I think it would start the way for other structures and other buildings, and particularly those who are doing new building in the borough. As you see, Brooklyn is experiencing a housing boom, a building boom, as well as office space and affordable housing. I am hoping that the mayor infuse the green technology concept into the 200,000 aggressive units of affordable housing that he's attempting to do. And so we are going to put our money where our mouth is and ensure that we use our capital dollars to assist in the process. We know that a lot of this will be a discussion that we will have with DCAS after we come up with the roadmap towards turning Borough Hall into a green structure. But we are coming to the table with our capital dollars, just as we did when I ran for office and stated we must do something with the bluestones out front. We met with Parks Department, and we have agreed to allocate $1 million of our capital dollars to assist in the process. So we're telling the city, meet us halfway, we'll meet the other halfway, but in addition to our financial half, we're going to bring the know-how by bringing together some of the greatest minds around technology in the country and in the city and in the borough of Brooklyn. We're going to find that out this morning. The process you are getting in on the ground floor of the conversation. The conversation starts today, and we wanted to be in the spirit of the open meeting law by allowing you to know that we are going to have this meeting and that you are going to be part of the ongoing process. We want the borough and the city to see how do we move from the dark ages to the green ages, and we are resetting the button on technology by using renewable energy. Thank you.